Shamanism is a belief system based on nature spirits, ancestors, and the mysterious powers of the universe, especially seen in Siberia, Central Asia, North America, and some African communities. Shamanism includes elements such as animism, the belief that everything in nature has a spirit, and totemism, the acceptance of certain animals or objects as sacred. In shamanism, people called shamans mediate between the spirit world and humans. Shamanic ceremonies are often full of extraordinary experiences, such as going into a trance state, communicating with the spirit world, and experiencing supernatural events. Some events experienced during these ceremonies are mysterious and interesting enough to defy scientific explanation. Here are some extraordinary events and experiences experienced in shamanic ceremonies. Shaman's disembodied journey, astral projection. A common belief among Siberian shamans is that shamans can leave their bodies and travel to the spirit world while in a trance state. During this process, the shaman's body remains in place while his spirit travels through different dimensions. Some shamans describe in detail what they see during this journey, and this information is proven to be true in real life. For example, cases have been recorded where a shaman saw a person in a distant place and gave accurate information about that person's condition. Mysterious healing of diseases. There are many cases in which shamanic ceremonies claim to have cured diseases that modern medicine cannot find a solution for. In ayahuasca ceremonies, especially among the Amazon natives, it has been observed that shamans exorcise evil spirits from the patient's bodies and the person recovers. In such healing ceremonies, it is claimed that the patient suddenly recovers when the shaman touches the patient's body or sings special songs while in a trance. Although it is thought that such healings can be explained scientifically by the placebo effect or psychosomatic reasons, some cases are unusual in an inexplicable way. Visions seen in ayahuasca rituals. Ayahuasca ceremonies performed in the Amazon forests are performed using a hallucinogenic drink. In these rituals, participants see intense visions and experience spiritual purification. Some participants claim to have seen their past lives, received prophecies about the future, or gained knowledge of the secrets of the universe. Interestingly, the information some participants saw in these visions was later confirmed in real life. For example, cases have been recorded where a participant later recognized a person he saw in his vision in real life, and that this person played an important role in his life. Communication with the dead shamans believe that they have the ability to communicate with the spirits of the deceased. In some shamanic rituals, it is claimed that the shaman summons the spirit of a deceased person, and this spirit gives messages to the living. In such rituals, the shaman is observed imitating the voice of the deceased or displaying the characteristic features of that person. These events strengthen the belief that the shaman is truly communicating with spirits. The shaman's physical change. In some shamanic rituals, it is claimed that the shaman's physical characteristics change. For example, events such as the shaman's facial features changing, his voice tone changing, or his body becoming stronger than normal have been recorded. Such changes support the belief that the shaman is possessed by a spirit. Shaman speaking unknown languages. In some shamanic rituals, the shaman has been observed speaking in languages he does not normally know or making incomprehensible sounds. This is interpreted as the shaman receiving messages from the spirit world or entering an altered state of consciousness. In some cases, it is claimed that these sounds belong to ancient or lost languages. Shamanic rituals are full of extraordinary experiences, especially trance states, communication with the spirit world, and supernatural events. Some of the events that occurred during these rituals are mysterious and interesting enough to defy scientific explanation. Here are some examples of extraordinary shamanic rituals that have taken place and are recorded in different parts of the world. A shaman savior spirit journey in Siberia. A shaman in Siberia learns that a child in his village has a serious illness and that modern medicine cannot find a cure. The shaman performs a ritual in which he enters a trance state and travels to the spirit world. During this journey, he discovers that the child's soul is lost and captured by evil spirits. The shaman enters into a struggle in the spirit world to save the child's soul and eventually brings the child's soul back. It is claimed that the child is healed and completely restored to health after the ritual. This incident is an interesting example of how the shaman's journey in the spirit world has a tangible effect in real life.